Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Round one of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. We head down to the first tee now. And before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak. And we're hearing word that there's a bit of a rivalry going between our featured player and Rose Zhang. How could they possibly see anything that's wrong with Rose Zhang?
Luke, I couldn't agree more. Not only is she a young superstar player, she has trophies for breakfast. I really don't think this was a good rivalry for our featured player to get into. Let's see.
Cheers for that, Henny. Good intel there. I'll be interested to see how they handle Rose Zhang today. Lining up from the sand now. That's disappointing.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. A par putt on the table. And that puddle drop. Well done.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
The second hole at Pinehurst, number 2, is a par 4 where you can send it, Rich.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway and plenty of runoff areas all around.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Not a bad play, that one. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. It's just about 3 feet away. The putt drops, and we're moving on. The third hole is another par 4 here at Pinehurst number 2, but not a long one.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Standing over his second shot. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ooh. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. The fourth hole at Pinehurst number 2 is an outstanding and challenging par 4.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Okay, one extra club.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
Solid par putt, that. Trailing by 4 strokes. Pinehurst #2, originally designed by the legendary architect Donald Ross and restored recently by Core Crenshaw. And the 5th hole is a real feature, isn't it?
They've done an immaculate job here. Tee shot runs parallel in the opposite direction to the 4th. Fairway does camber from right to left, so a draw more than likely with your second shot, but you don't want to miss this green to the left. There is a massive run out, and that golf ball will keep going and going and going until it's gone.
Let's take a look at Roseng, shall we? Currently 4 shots off the pace. How about the quality of this shot? This might go in. This one is from at least 30 feet out.
Rose is watching on nervously down here, guys. It's this putt, and she'll trail.
And this putt to move into the top 5. That's a great play at a great time, because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved 1 shot in front of their rival. Going with the 3-iron. Well, that's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Wow, from a dodgy lie-ridge. How special was that? That'll help make a big move. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. As you begin the 7th hole, a par 4, angles are of the premium.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
This one looks like it's headed towards the rough. That one just a bit too far offline. Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Currently a couple under for the round. The 8th hole is a par 5, the 2nd on the outward half, and one the players are going to want to try and take advantage of.
They certainly do. Most players should be able to reach into. However, finding this green and keeping it there is another thing. There are 0 flat spots on this green. To make birdie, you're going to have a really sharp short game.
This is his second shot.
Went straight down.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. This looks pretty tiny, this. Oh. Putting for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of fourth place at the moment. The ninth hole at Pinehurst #2 continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger.
Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 3 under. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
One win so far this season. Looking for #2 here today. It's heading to the bunker for sure. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. It's on a good line. Sitting at -3. That's in the sand. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way. A bit too much pace on that one.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
And he'll move back to 2 under after that one.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing. That is right down the sprinkler line.
Second shot here on the 11th. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Time to get the flat stick out now. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's gonna go left.
There it is. And it's a one-stroke par par for our leader over the field. The 12th hole, Rich, stop me if you heard this, the par 4 that ends up with a crowned or domed green.
That's exactly what Pinehurst gives you every single hole, it seems like. A decision must be made off the tee. However, take the driver and hit it past an area or lay it back. However, the second shot is a little bit kinder green, it must be said. birdie is actually an opportunity.
Now to Roseng. Only a few shots off the pace. Going with the 7.
I think she's going to be happy with this.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 12th. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The 13th hole here at Pinehurst, number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, she's put a pure stroke on this. Tracking. And in she goes. Let's return to live play now. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, we're standing on the 14th tee, and you feel like there's a chance just to get after one here.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
Ah, absolutely flushed. What an opportunity to make a birdie. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, this should start out pretty straight and then head to the right as it gets towards the hole.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Well, this wonderful finish to Pinehurst number 2 truly starts at 15, the par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective. Looking good.
And back to the play, shall we? Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Leading by a couple after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
This is beautiful to watch.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. When you stand on the 17th tee at Pinehurst #2, it's hard not to think of all the history that's happened here. You think of 99 with Payne Stewart and Phil Mickelson. What's your thoughts?
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
This is her 3rd shot. Oh, be the right club today. Okay, let's get back to the action. An opportunity for a birdie here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. He's currently sitting in first place. And this wonderful championship test ends at Pinehurst #2 with an uphill par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finish with a birdie.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
It's pretty handy here. Got a chance here. Oh, what a bonus. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2 Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, our featured player, is starting the final round atop the leaderboard.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
Now to the first hole. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
This would be a great up and down. Eight feet to the cup. He's looking to hold this now for a double bogey. Okay, let's head to the next.
Luke, if you're going to make a double bogey, better to make it early than late.
And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Opting for the 6 iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Second shot here on the 3rd. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's disappointing. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
A little bit of a shoot type feeling that you have off this tee to a fairway that cambers left to right. Second shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room on the right-hand side that you can use to bank the ball back onto the green. It is a difficult prospect, though.
Sitting at 8 under. Looks to have chosen the 7 iron. That should set up another chance. A birdie putt awaits. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
And hole number 5 is a par 5.
Could not be more perfect. It was looking good already, but after hitting the downslope, it's looking extra good.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is about a 32-foot putt.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Sitting at minus 11 overall. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunker surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
And he's hit that inside the range. 11 feet to the cup.
A great birdie chance here.
This one's got to break a long way from the right. Oh, just missing the birdie there. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 3 9th.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Oh, this one looks pretty handy here.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
like it came out of a cannon. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
This one's bunker bound. This now, his third shot. Oh, lovely shot into a few feet. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. This hole is a long par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a third back right. This is another solid hole.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Yeah, nicely played. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Oh, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Currently in first position. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. From about 130 yards here. That's well played. Pin high. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. So close. A par putt awaits. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A 7-footer right here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
This is full send.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart. An opportunity to make a par here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Setting up now on a par 4.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Going with the 7. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Putting for birdie. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Oh, that was flushed. Second shot here at the 18th. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Now, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation. It's a thing of beauty. And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Got to say, 2 wins on the season, really firing at all cylinders right now. This player is in for a massive year.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.